Set up through Burgoyne, Hodge and Spanger. Crowd love it when he gets involved. They love Roughhead as well.
He's on fire. All he's got to do is find his accuracy. Hawks look sharp at the present to goal for Ruffy.
Well, Kingy said that one thing that Hawthorn are good at is when they've got the ball.
He's good with it there, Jared Roughhead. Goal number 400 for Jared Roughhead.
Who hasn't had this sort of close checking before?
Birchall to full forward. Tough at the front for Schoenmakers. But it's a free kick to the Hawks. And Ryan Schoenmakers.
Before he was forced into defence with injury, and he kicked a few goals and looked pretty comfortable.
As I said, kick 4 against the Saints, Jared. From just 2 steps, he goes back and delivers. Hawthorn's second goal. Stand and deliver.
Yeah, just having a look at the build-up to that particular...
Pumped it for Puopolo. Gave Elliott a bit of a cider at it. Shields.
Got a run. He's got him covered for run if he puts the feet down.
That's better system, and it gets through to Luke Breust, who takes 19 straight goals. It's an incredible record. Can he put through another one? Luke Breust, 31 goals for the year, 32 goals for the year. And that is 20 goals in a row without a blemish.
The foot is a really accurate kick. Then he had a bit of a wobble over the last 18 months, but he's right back in town.
Extraordinary numbers. They're inside again, and he almost had another opportunity. He has, and off the left boot, he's put another one through. That's 21 in a row. David O'Litherland, who could go wide if he wants. Instead, just a cute little pass for Roughhead, who's marked again on the lead.
Collingwood got numbers back there. They'd still decide.
What a fine player he is. Goal number 35 for the season coming up for Jared Roughhead. And the Hawks extend their lead, a game-high 14-point margin.
They look dangerous here, Hawthorn, Jared. If they can get on a bit of a roll here, they could.
Litherland gets it deep. Oh, that's a strong mark from Luke Breust.
It's one of their great strengths. Their talls can mark it and their smalls can mark it. We saw Cyril Rioli take it leap.
Well, he's probably benefited from Buddy not being there as well. He's getting a few more opportunities, isn't he? Instead of being the 4th or 5th best, he's now the 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
This for 22 consecutive goals without a miss, and he could not have split the goalpost any better than that, Luke Breust. The cool, calm assassin that he is. Hawthorn lead.
That was a big mistake by Jamie Elliott there to keep the ball in. I know he was trying to...
Blair came in to try and smother. Big fly from Seedsman. He was fully committed. Hurried ball from Puopolo, top of the square. Strong stuff from Segler.
How good's that? That's what you want. From no rucks to a few rucks.
Discarded by Collingwood, Jonathan Segler. And would enjoy that one. As the Hawks lead, back over 20. Lumumba, bang, into the turf. You can hear the thud around the MCG.
Well done.
Pendlebury was about to arrive and pounce. Sewell's going to kick it to the square. How easy is that for the Hawks? Rioli kicks it into the 2nd tier, and they lead by 15.
That's premiership footy. That was brilliant.
Good, clever tap-ons. Well done by Showmakers. Firstly, a great tapper, but this is equally as important. Got it out to Sewell. Sewell opened his eyes and said, what's Cyril doing at the top of the square on his own? I might give him his 5th touch for the day.
Timing was everything. High ball, deep ball, Schoenmaker ball. Hodge had an opportunity, feeds it out. Sewell, hurried ball to the square. The experience of Brad Sewell. Not really ready for it. Here's Duray. Means the kick's going to go quite deep. Segler turns around, almost marked it. Luke Breust will do the rest. You know he doesn't miss. He's got 4. 23 goals without a behind this season for Luke Breust since that round 5 clash with the Cats.
Bit of run here and a terrific kick by Duray here. Let's have a look. Just held his nerve. It was going to go to the front, but it always looked like it was going to go over the back. Held his nerve, didn't put himself out of the play, knew that if it went over the back, still had speed and space. Really classy goal here. See how he gets to the side? He could have easily have just gone straight over the back. Well done.
That's what Clint Young was doing.
This kick didn't go too far. Hodge crafts one deep. And again, they're on red alert, that young Collingwood defence. Hotuvi left the footy behind. Puopolo to Rioli to Hill. Classy start from the Hawks. Rampant at the MCG. Rioli, Hill, Puopolo, the little men on fire, and the Hawks lead by 21.
Score from the centre square. As Kingy said, this is what they're really good at. They hadn't been able to do it. Hodge has been instrumental the last few minutes. Let's have a look here. Nothing much happened. Puopolo, sorry, got the hold of it, and the little fellas joined in, and just a good goal. You said it earlier, Jared, those little men just get front and square, and there's several of them.
Lewis, they're coming again. Roughhead revised his decision. Got it through Lewis, and deep again. Puopolo! The little man, higher for longer than all around him. The little tackling machine shows he can be the ace in the pack. And he'll go back to...
He might have had a look at that one too. He hasn't taken too many hangers. Oh! Go back and kick it now, young fella.
Well, Bucks firing up on the bench. Puopolo, the mark deserved a goal, and that's exactly what it got. And this mighty Hawthorn team have showed us just why they are so mighty. They lead by 27.
Did dump him though, Jared.
He did do that.
Hodge rounds up, kicks to full forward, and Gunston can take a chest mark.
That was captain.
The petrol to give to Lukey Hodge. And when Pendlebury's been in the middle the whole game, Hodge looks like he's coming in to put this game beyond doubt.
Jack Gunston. You know he's going to put it through, and he does. And the Hawks once again lead by 27 points against Segler. And here's Ross off the left boot. Rioli. Tough one for Williams. It just really fell into the lap of Rioli. He's a magic player, we know. And it's a strange old kick. But Cyril's found a way. Unconventional. He's kicked the goal that takes Hawthorn out to a 28-point lead at the MCG. White ball, but they're winning all the contests that matter now, the Hawks. They're on a roll. And Isaac Smith hugs in the mark and is told by his captain.
Everyone back in September. They're still going to be a force to be reckoned with.
So Isaac Smith has kicked big goals for Hawthorn in the past in grand finals, and he's done it again today. Hawthorn lead by 35 points. Too many weapons.
Hawthorn's homegrown.
Advantage paid, and Cyril Rioli's off. A couple of bounces. This is how he runs. Shares the ball with Roughhead, sharing the love for the Hawks. And it's Roughhead who puts it through. Plenty of stars playing for the Hawks, but they've got Hill. Sits it high. Rioli's going to wait down, see where it falls. It didn't fall. Your man Showmakers takes the mark, Jared.
I like him up forward.
Finished high in their best and fairest last year, so they've got some good problems, as they say. Showmakers comes in.
Good kick.
And he puts it on the ball. That'll help his cause. He can kick goals like that. They'll want him out there. He's got 2 for the afternoon.
Well, I hadn't seen him play. He was out in the full because of the pressure.
Siren sounds, and the Hawks win. What a mighty side they are. They were mighty flying in September last year, and injury after injury hasn't stopped them yet. Are they on their way to back-to-back? A long way to go yet, but they keep ticking them off one after the other. Today, they were too good for Collingwood. They get home by 29 points.
The smiles all round for the Hawks. They are enjoying it one win at a time at the present time. And whilst it's a bitter pill to swallow for Collingwood, coming in with such an inexperienced defence, I think they've committed a pretty fair effort today at the MCG in front of a packed house. David King's on the boundary line with one of the guns.
I have got one of the guns, one of the rising stars of the competition, if you're not already there. Luke, it's a fantastic performance again today, challenged by Collingwood halfway through that third term.
Absolutely, yeah, they come really hard that third term, and I think we got back within a couple of goals. So to respond, and then I think we kicked a couple late in that third term to give us a bit of a break, and then to finish off how we did. Yeah, it was a pretty pleasing effort.
How do you do it? How do you do it? Is it just as simple as the leadership group really stand up in those moments that matter?
I don't think so. Obviously the leadership group at Hawthorn's outstanding, but I think we've got a pretty good spread of sort of role players that just come out, play their role, don't try and do anything out of the ordinary, and I think it just all adds up.
What about your game? Let's talk specifically about your game, and your conversion at the moment's outrageous. I think you've kicked 23 goals in a row. You're very smart to kick that one on the full earlier today rather than ruin the record. You haven't missed since round 5. Is that something you're conscious of, or just float it and just go with the flow? Yeah,
obviously last year was a little bit disappointing in front of goal, so just worked hard over the off-season, and thank God it's paying off in the regular season, so yeah, hopefully it continues.
Things are going well, mate. Enjoy this win.
Will do. Thanks, boys.
Luke Bruce, 4 goals straight, as we said. I think Kingy's gone into the Hawthorn huddle, and he's dragged another one out from there. Kingy.
He's inside the Hawthorn huddle. He's still tackling people in there. He just loves it. He just loves getting amongst the boys. Can you tell us about your game, how you approach your game, Cyril? You're a wonder to us all. We look at the stat sheet. There's not always an impact that you have on the game. It doesn't tell a great reflection of your game. Can you tell us a bit about what's important to you when you play?
Yeah, I set my goals to tackle pressure and do the team things and try and set up some goals for other players, and that's my main goal going in is putting on that tackle pressure, and like Poppy and Brewsty, that's what we want to do, and we did pretty good today.
You found your little brother there today, Bradley Hill, running into the goal square. You do look for him every now and then, don't you?
Yeah, we love to look after each other. He was getting a good run with by McCuffer, and he's getting that week to week now, so he's just got to learn from it. But yeah, gave him a cheeky goal.
When you see that happening, do you try and get to him and help him through that, give him some advice, and just keep encouraging him through the game, or do you let him fight his way through it? Because he does have to learn it. Yeah,
he does. He'll eventually get there. Sam Mitchell's probably the one that's going to really look after him and show him the ropes of what it's like to get tagged every week. And Bradley's, I think he's topped it the last 4 weeks, so he's a very good runner. He's pushing through it, and it's good to see a young guy like him, sort of re-sign for another 4 years, and he's going to get that every week, so you've got to get used to it.
I'll be able to shout you a few feeds. What about Clarko? He's not in charge at the moment. Brendan Bolton, what's his message to you? Does he instruct you at all? Does he let you play on natural instinct?
Yeah, same old game. Nothing's changed with the way we want to play in our trademark footy, and Bolts just has a different approach, and I don't think he's as angry as Clarko, but we definitely miss Clarko around the club, and he's been in and out, but hopefully he gets back soon during finals.
Great performance, mate. Well done.
All right, thank you.